Welcome back. In this video I will show you how to download a project from Miradi Share that you would like to work with in Miradi Desktop. I'll also show you how to upload, manage, and share your own projects. Although anyone in the world can view public projects in Miradi Share, downloading and uploading files requires a free user account using Sitka Technologies' Keystone user system. Click on the Login button at the top right of the screen. Then click on the Request an Account link. Then you will need to fill in some simple basic information and request an account. You'll receive an email that you'll need to open to confirm and activate your account. I have an account, so I'll simply start typing my username and password and click on Login. You can see in the upper right corner that Miradi Share now knows who I am and allows me to access not just public projects but also private projects and programs for which I am a designated member. For example, if I click on the projects list, instead of just 3 public projects, you can see a total of 20 entries. Returning to the Eastern Bay Conservation Project example, you can see if I scroll down to the bottom of the page that I am a member of this project team with edit rights. This means that I can, among other things, edit the project description, which I'll do by clicking on Edit and Edit Project. I'll then add these are my edits into the edit field, into the project description field, and click Save. If I click on the Explore menu, I now have the ability to download the project. There are 2 types of downloads. If you just want to view the project or use it as a starting point for another project, then you download the project from this menu. If, however, you want to edit a project for which you have rights to do so, you check out the project, which then locks the project so that other people cannot edit it at the same time. In this case, we do want to edit the project, so I'm going to go to the Edit pull down, click on Checkout. If you want, you can leave a checkout message. Then click the Checkout button. Miradi Share will prepare the data in a XMPZ2 format, and after some processing time will prompt me to store the file on my desktop. If you plan to be a frequent Miradi Share user, you may wish to create a Miradi Share transfer directory somewhere near the root level of your computer system to facilitate easy access. As a general rule, you should just keep the name for this file as Miradi Share suggests. Click on Save. Once you've saved the file, you'll need to open up Miradi Desktop. You have 2 ways to open your project in Miradi Desktop. The simplest approach, provided you follow the default Miradi Desktop installation options, is to click on the download file in your web browser. Different web browsers display the file you're downloading in different ways. I'm using Chrome right now, but they all give you the option of opening the file directly from within your browser by clicking on the file or clicking on an Open button. The default Miradi Desktop installation associates the XMPZ2 file suffix with the Miradi application, so by clicking on the file it will launch and open Miradi and then prompt you to import and open the file. So I'll do that right now by clicking on the file name on the bottom of the screen here. That will open up the Miradi splash screen where I can click on Continue. It will then bring up a dialog where I have the option to import. Click on the Import button. I will accept the default file name offered by Miradi Share, clicking on OK. This will then open up your project in Miradi Desktop. So the method I showed is a very simple way to open and edit your project in Miradi. However, I do want to show you how you can import the XMPZ2 file from a folder on your computer. So I'll close out of this project, then highlight the file that I had opened and click on Delete. Say yes. Then I'll be able to re-import using the Import button you see above the project list. Before I import the file, I want to point out that to use Miradi Share, you should be using Miradi Desktop version 4.12 or higher. Click on the Help About Miradi menu and check what version of the software you're using. If necessary, go to miradi.org to download the most recent version of the software. From the main Miradi landing page window, click on Import and then the XML Miradi file project. You'll want to navigate to the folder where you saved your exported file, highlight, click Import. Accept the default file name. Miradi imports the file and asks if I'd like to open it. File is now mostly like any other Miradi file. However, as you can see on the Summary View Project tab, that the project description field reflects the earlier changes I made in Miradi Share. Although today this is the only data field that's shared between the desktop and the online version that can be edited online, in the near future many other fields will be editable in a similar way. Likewise, any edits that I make here in Miradi Desktop will be reflected in the Miradi Online file once I re-upload the file. To upload this file back to Miradi Share, click on File, Export Miradi Share File. Miradi prompts me to save the XMPZ2 file. You can see that I'm saving it into that same Share folder. Click on Save XMPZ2. As a general rule, accept the default name. Miradi Share will give it a new version number when it's uploaded. To complete the upload process, you need to go back to Miradi Share and click on the Edit Check-in button. Miradi will then give you the option to choose the file where you can navigate to your transfer directory, and I will take the most recent version of the project exported from Miradi Desktop, click Open, and then click on the Check-in button. Miradi Share will take you to the project details page. You'll see a notice at the top, Almost Done, and you'll see that second set of edits I made in Miradi Desktop. If I scroll down, I can complete the check-in process. Miradi Share provides a powerful feature for managing the progress of a project over time. We are on the Edit Timeline view right now, where we can see a history of the project over time. If I scroll to the bottom, you can see that the project was created in February of 2014. You can see that Miradi Share also tracks the times that the project has been edited, checked out, checked back in. You can see that Miradi Share provides or automatically creates new minor version numbers to the right of the decimal point, and you can download, if you need to look at any of the older versions, you can download them by clicking on the red symbols. At the top of the page, users can control major project version numbers, the decimal or to the left of the decimal. Many groups use this feature to designate when they've completed a full adaptive management loop for the project. Finally, you can control the published state by using this pull down to indicate whether it's in draft, review, or published state. The Manage menu will allow you to control who has access to the project. If you're the project manager, you would be able to add new team members at this point and control their roles. And you can also control public, team, program, or organization access with this pull down. So at this point, we have covered how to download, upload, and manage individual project files. In the next video, I'll explain how to start to combine individual projects into an overall program.